After Rigathi Gachagwa's explosive NTV interview where he had characterized Kalonzo Musyoka as an excellent leader loved by the mountain, William Ruto decided to roar like a lion in Taita Taveta County, warning Kalonzo Musyoka that in 2027, things will be hotter than porridge. The video is here with us.
Mimi nataka niwaulize viongozi. Najua hawa viongozi kuna wengi wananisukuma sana. Mimi nataka niwaambie hawa viongozi, jameni, nyinyi relax. Sawa sawa? Mtihani iko 2027. Kila mtu ajipange hapa katikati. Si ndio? Waje kumangamanga wanaongea story mingi. Na hawana mpango. Ukiwauliza hii wewe unapinga hii, wapi mpango yako? Hawana, kuzurura tu, sijui nini, kuzurura tu. Lakini sawa tu, kuna maneno tutakutana kule mbele. Wacha nisiwachokoze sana saa hizi. Lakini nitakutana na wao ama namna gani? Si ndio? Si nyinyi mtaniuliza barabara ya Njukini? Si mtaniuliza maneno ya stima? Si mtaniuliza maneno ya maji? Si ndio hiyo? Ama namna gani? Na nitakuwa na majibu yake, ngojeni, nitakuwa na majibu ya kutosha.
Rigathi Gachagua had sung songs of praises to Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka during his interview on NTV on Sunday night. He even hinted at forming a political alliance with Kalonzo Musyoka alongside other leaders by February next year, and this is what has made William Ruto to be very uneasy. The video is here.
Kalonzo Musyoka and Eugene Wamalwa are great leaders of this country, and definitely we can work together. Absolutely. And of course, myself and the people of the mountain were very happy with the stand Kalonzo Musyoka took during the impeachment to stand with me. And our people are normally very grateful people. They remember good deeds. And we have listened to what Kalonzo is saying. And we like what he is saying. So there are opportunities that we can always work together. So I have a responsibility to put our people together. And I don't need to be deputy president to do that. I'm a leader who is accepted in that region and loved by the people of that region because they know me and they believe in me. And I am consulting a lot. I am not working alone. We are talking with other political leaders. We are talking with other political parties. We are talking to church leaders. We are talking to professionals. We are talking to business people. We are talking to the young people. And this consultation is very extensive. It will take this December and the bigger part of January. I'm sure early February we'll have come up with something.
Now, in this video, I want us to look at three reasons why President Ruto decided to speak the way he spoke in Taita Taveta, and why he had warned Kalonzo Musyoka that it will not be business as usual. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number one, it should sink in that William Ruto has officially begun his campaigns for the 2027 presidential elections. The president began his campaigns in Kisumu County the other day, where he had held a rally and addressed the Luo Nyanza voting bloc in Kondele. William Ruto is trying to send a coded message to Kalonzo Musyoka and the likes of Jeremiah Kioni that he is well aware of the movements and actions, and that nothing that they will do will bypass the ever-present eye and ear of the National Intelligence Service. Ruto had meant to tell Kalonzo Musyoka that if he ever holds a secret rally or a meeting geared towards strategizing for 2027, NIS operatives will brief him. Believe you me, Kalonzo Musyoka, Jeremiah Kioni, Rigathi Gachagua, Eugene Wamalwa, and any other politician closely linked to the four are now in NIS radar. Rigathi Gachagua even confirmed this. Here is the video.
You know, I feel embarrassed because in Kasarani, I told the people that they shall be free to say what they want, and they will not be talking through WhatsApp because spies are listening to their phones. Now they're even listening to WhatsApp. People have to look for other platforms. It's very intolerant. Again, there is suppression of alternative view.
Number two, William Ruto is exploiting the delicate psychology of the masses. The president is exceptionally good at this craft because this is the same strategy that made him win the elections in 2022. If Ruto successfully convinces the masses that Kalonzo Musyoka cannot beat him in the ballot in 2027, then this will influence the voting patterns of the electorate. No one wants to vote for the losing side. If you convince a village voter that Kalonzo Musyoka will lose and that William Ruto will win, then he is likely to vote for the latter. Even Junet Mohammed decided to dance to the tune of William Ruto by declaring publicly that the support of Nyanza region is with Ruto. Here's the video.
Mheshimiwa Rais, naona watu wako wengi sana hapa leo. Naona hii sio mkutano ya UDA peke yake. Hii ni UDA na ODM combined hii. Vile mimi naona hii. Hii ni combined force. Anyway, Mheshimiwa Rais, nataka kusema hivi. Sisi tulikuja hapa wakati wa uchaguzi kuja kuuza sera zetu kama Azimio. Tukasema tunataka kujenga barabara, tunataka kujenga hospitali, tunataka kuleta industry, tunataka kuajiri watu. Na sasa hivi vile tumeona mambo hayo yanafanyika. Manifesto yetu ilikuwa nasema mambo ya low cost housing, mambo ya universal health care, na mambo ya kuajiri walimu, na zote naona zinafanyika. Sasa sisi tukaona sasa hivi kwa leo tunapinga sasa nini? Kama mambo ambayo tulikuwa tunataka inafanyika, si tunangoja kitu nyingine ya kupinga sasa? Na hakuna pale katiba imeandika lazima sisi ndio tupinge vitu. Kuna sheria ya constitution nasema lazima Junet tupinge vitu. Mwingine pia anaweza pinga tu. Mimi sijakataza lakini mimi lazima nikuone kitu ambaye ya kupinga. Na sasa hivi sijaona kitu ya kupinga.
This is also how election opinion polls work. Most of the polls are sponsored by presidential candidates and are therefore fake. I believe so. A candidate always dictates the results of an opinion poll that he has sponsored. Remember what happened in 2022. Raila Odinga was always ahead of William Ruto in the polls, in the opinion polls I mean. And that is if Raila Odinga was the one sponsoring the research. In other cases, William Ruto was always ahead in the opinion polls that he had sponsored. Now, the work of an opinion poll is technically to influence the outcome of an election. If a candidate is leading in the opinion poll, a number of people will migrate from their preferred candidate to vote for the one that is leading. And this is precisely how mob psychology works. Remember the just concluded American elections. There were opinion polls that were putting Kamala Harris on the lead, and these are the ones that she had probably sponsored. But when the election was done and the votes were counted, Donald Trump emerged as the winner. In a nutshell, what William Ruto is doing is to influence the opinion of the masses. The more he does this, the more he's likely to convince the people that he cannot lose the 2027 elections, and that losing is only synonymous with Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Number 3, and the final one, William Ruto's intention is to exploit the vulnerability of Kalonzo Musyoka. Ruto knows that he has state financial and security resources at his disposal. Kalonzo has neither. Ruto can just wake up one morning and launch a bridge that has been in existence for 10 years with full media coverage and thus convince the ignorant masses that he has been delivering to the people. This can influence the manner in which people will vote in 2027. Kalonzo Musyoka, on the other hand, is vulnerable in the sense that he does not have state resources at his disposal. What I mean is that he cannot launch anything. He does not have state financial resources to construct a bridge for launching in 1 week's time, as incumbents usually do during presidential campaigns. The best Kalonzo can do is to give a press briefing on how Ruto has refused to constitute the IEBC. Worse still, he is not very good at communicating what he can do for the country. Ruto is well aware of this and that he has so many advantages over Kalonzo Musyoka. Now, these advantages come due to his executive office of the president. Do you think it is Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka that William Ruto was addressing in Taita Taveta speech? Do you think that the speech was a strategy to gain a political advantage over Kalonzo Musyoka and his camp? Do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and hit the notification bell for more informative content such as this. More importantly, remember to subscribe. Cheers.